Alright guys, I'm Gizno, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are back with some more Miraculous Ladybug. We are looking at Season 4, Episode 9, I'm pretty sure, titled Gabriel Agreste. Last episode was a pretty big one. It was the 100th episode of the series. I know, woohoo, claps everywhere, confetti, all that stuff. That episode was really good to watch again. Once again, I said it in the last episode, I thought it was a very good fan servicey episode, but as far as like the overall series, it was pretty and like, you know, it really didn't contribute much. It didn't leave any long lasting impacts that will carry on, like, you know, on a 100th episode I believe should. But nonetheless, we are going to watch the Gabriel Agreste episode. It's actually real. It exists. It's not something that has been, it's not a fairy tale. It's an actual real thing. It's here. It's just something that I never thought we would get, because like Gabriel Agreste has been like, it's the title that we've heard since before the season had even started. And, you know, we've been going through the months, and we haven't been getting it at all. But now it's finally here, and just based off the thumbnail that I have, I'm seeing here, I'm seeing Felix, and I'm seeing Gabriel as well, and like the facial expression just looks really good, the shading. Like, it looks like it's going to be a really good episode. I'm pretty sure this is going to be animated by, or it was animated by SAMG. So, I mean, it's going to look really good. So hopefully the story will keep up with that look as well. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm excited to watch this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys end up enjoying this video, then you can like the video, comment, subscribe. All those things really help me out. And subscribe and let you guys know when I upload next. So let's not waste any more time and get on with the episode. Something has changed. Oh, did he just get defeated again? Poor guy.
Son fils Felix, et j'ai bien l'intention d'en profiter pour reprendre.
Oh, the ring is gonna get it back. So we know that ring controls Adrian, but what does that ring do? He's studying or something? Look. Mayura. I wasn't expecting to see her ever again. What is he doing? Is he just like studying? Yeah, I bet so. It's so weird hearing Adrian's voice come out of that guy's mouth. Aww.
Quelques amis du collège ce soir. Il y aura d'autres personnes de votre âge, comme Kagami.
Oh, Kagami. Oh,
oui, mais seulement parce que ce sont les enfants des membres de son club.
Laisse-nous, s'il te plaît.
Tout de suite, père.
I wonder if we're gonna see anybody else important. Because Kagami's mom, I believe, is very important, and there has to be something with Chloe's parents. I believe there is.
Ne me dites pas que vous songez à annuler la soirée. J'ai préparé une liste de choses à faire pour ce soir. Vous n'avez qu'à suivre les instructions. Le plus important.
When is she gonna recover? I heard that she might never recover, and I hope that's not true. Robots. I can't read French.
Pas encore. Je vous remercie.
Aww. Why am I awing? He's a monster. Everyone knows.
Ça doit être le seul à pas être au courant.
Yeah, he's the only clueless one.
Tu le sais, ils sont spécialistes de la comédie romantique.
What? I did not know that. I did not know that they were romantic comedies. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. God, this art looks so good. Look at Adrian. Is Gorilla supposed to be the dragon? I'm glad that Mark and Nathaniel know what's up. No, he's not supposed to be the king. Gabriel is definitely the witch. I definitely have to re-listen to this. What the heck? The big bad wolf, the ogre. You guys pick one. Ooh. Oh my god. Gabriel Agreste is in charge of Squid Game. It's honestly something that we should have expected. That's really interesting that they all wear masks, though. That's a bit suspicious. Oh, this is Kagami's mom's drones. Oh, that's adorable. That's actually really cute.
Bien le bonjour. Oui. Je suis Marino. Désolé.
Marino.
Prévenu au dernier moment que je devais remplacer le serveur habituel qui vient se passer. Je suis le plus musclé des deux, je vais porter le plus lourd.
That symbol, is that supposed to be Kagami's family symbol?
Oh, il me semble.
Merci, je veux dire merci.
It's okay, Marinette.
J'en
Oh,
ai
don't
jamais
even.
personne ici.
Imagine Adrian knows. Oh.
Hey, regardez ma vidéo, vous êtes prêts?
Imagine if Adrian figures out that that's Marinette, but still doesn't know who Ladybug is.
J'ai toujours eu un bon contact avec eux.
Je préfère te savoir en cuisine.
I'd appreciate it if you actually did your job, though.
Mais qui voilà? C'est le faux Adrien. Si j'étais une autre que Chloé Bourgeois, j'aurais peut-être pu me faire avoir.
Mais tu te trompes, Chloé, je suis Adrien.
Oh, je suis vraiment désolée,
Oh
Adrien.
my god, Chloe, you're an
Ta bêtise ne
idiot.
cesse de me surprendre, Chloé Bourgeois.
1 point for Felix. I love it. Oh, I love that mask. Wow, Gabriel is very secret. I mean, I guess you don't want to take like videos or anything, but like he is very careful. Oh,
Sur place.
jeez, even a jammer?
Adrien, je te laisse emmener tes amis dans ta chambre.
Tout de suite.
Pourquoi avoir volé ma...
Oh my god.
On voulait vraiment que je l'aie.
All right, you little all right, you little shit. Give me that ring.
Mais j'avais prévu de vous la rendre ce soir. Si elle ne se rend compte de rien, j'ai fait une copie.
Tu es un jeune homme intelligent, mon cher Félix.
I feel like he gave you the fake one, just so you can get off his back. Felix is somebody we gotta watch out for because we don't know that much about him, you know. Like we know he's very active, like we saw him in the beginning of the episode, but like there's still a lot of stuff. And what is this meeting? Honestly, Felix, I want you to go check that out.
Il m'a donné une copie de mon style.
Hé, Félix.
Personne ne peut duper Gabriel Agreste.
Oh, I
Mais
see.
toi,
He's gonna
mon
make a
gars,
fake
Tu
Gabriel.
duperas cet arrogant Félix. Tu es parfait.
Poor Gabriel. He has to deal with all these kids.
Très ce film.
Chloé, tu as entendu mon père pas pendant la soirée.
Messieurs, j'ai un bon contact avec les gens.
I know children pretty well. It's like, who the
Je
heck
dois
are
parler à
you?
ma mère.
Oh, they're talking. You see, this is what I wanted. I liked. I was hoping that we'd see them like, you know, reconnect on screen. What the heck? And Gorilla does nothing.
C'est pour amuser les jeunes, hein?
It's to entertain the youth. Gabriel, Gorilla, you're fired. I can't with you.
Où est-ce qu'elle est?
Okay, it just looks like a party. I thought it was gonna be like, all right, it's time to get down to business. Oh. That's interesting.
Que cherches-tu, Félix?
Jesus Christ, Gabriel. That's interesting, though. He has a pretty fondness, a fond memory of Emily, maybe?
Fausse bague. Dis-moi où tu as caché la vraie, celle qui appartient à ma femme.
Dans un endroit sûr.
Doigt pour te faire disparaître de ces lieux.
Vous n'oseriez pas.
Es-tu prêt à prendre ce risque, Félix?
Wait, is he a sentimonster? And does he know that he's a sentimonster?
Félix, je suis le papillon. Tu t'es mis dans une situation désespérée en cherchant à défier quelqu'un.
Oh my god, there's so many things.
Tout ce que je te demande.
This is definitely an episode I gotta rewatch.
Trompé, vous portiez des Miraculous. Les broches, vous les cachez sous votre foulard.
C'est vraiment que Gabriel Agreste pourrait être papillombre? Il ne m'arrive pas à la cheville, pas plus que toi d'ailleurs.
Par vos menaces, et je n'ai pas besoin de vos pouvoirs.
Oh! Jeez, Felix.
Félix, reviens!
I think he knows that Gabriel is fake, and now that real Gabriel better have a scratch on his leg, otherwise Felix will know.
Lâché de force.
That's interesting, though. I have to go back because it really sounds like
Montrez ma vidéo.
Felix is also a sentimonster, and he even knows he's a sentimonster, which explains a lot, honestly.
Chante. Pourquoi j'ai dit ça?
Et vous?
All right, don't care about that.
Réservé aux membres de mon club. Quel secret cherchez-vous à cacher?
Blague, transforme-moi.
Oh my god, it's the transformation sequence. I feel like I haven't seen that in forever. Oh, Kagami! Oh, we don't even hear her truth.
As-tu caché ma bague?
What was that smug look on Felix's face? He was like, haha, it's me! Oh, great.
Collectionneur s'est mis à la technologie.
Et un livre. Le nombre
Right?
de pages était limité.
Je te mets à la
He's like he upgraded.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu as qui l'intéresse à ce point? Ma bague. Je ne sais pas. Mon oncle est un homme très étrange.
It's a very strange man. He needs help.
Ne bouge pas, Félix.
Wait, how does Chat Noir know Felix's name? Careful, Adrian.
Continuez. Mon appétit est sans limite. Vous serez rassasiés avant moi.
I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing that they did the last time, which was like fill his notebook up until there's no more space.
Le dîner est servi.
Oh! Fat yikes. That was a pretty good fight. I liked it. I don't think it beat the first one, because if you remember, the first one had that huge long one shot that was just amazing. But this was a good second place.
Bien joué.
Oh, Ladybug, Chat Noir, thank you. And then that's where he got his charm. Here, take this so that ugly, horrible man Shadow Moth never akumatizes you.
Merci beaucoup, Ladybug. Vous ne pouvez pas savoir à quel point ça me touche.
Monsieur Agreste.
Chloe, just go away.
C'est ma vidéo.
Vraiment. Voilà.
Lesser of two evils right here. And also, I'm keeping your chip.
Je te libère de ton existence.
Jesus, Shadow Moth is tall.
Tant qu'on le pensait.
Tout comme le vôtre, Gabriel.
Jeez. I can't believe it took him so long to start. Yup, look at your boy. I love it. He's like, yep, I got him.
Qui a besoin de se reposer avant de repartir pour de nouvelles
Everybody out of my room.
décisions parce que l'héroïne d'un bon conte de fées doit être en forme. Serveur maladroit.
That would be hilarious. I love that. Oh, what's happening now?
Prise t'attendra à ton retour, mon cher neveu.
What the heck? Wait. That's such a creepy voice acting there. It's like, a little surprise will be waiting for you when you return, my dear nephew. Oh, God. I just love how Gabriel has this, like, rivalry with this child. Like, this 13-year-old boy. Like, all the kids in this city, just, he has beef with, which I think is just hilarious. I want to go back real quick to that conversation that he had with Gabriel. Okay, here you go. Let's try and figure this out real quick. If you did, tell me where you have hidden the one that belongs to my wife in a safe place. Regardless of where it is, you will give me it back. And how do you expect to get it? Okay, so he like knows, by the way, that Gabriel is Shadow Moth. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, Felix, he's on top of his game, and I like that for a villain. I heard like a little, like, you know, a theory that, oh, maybe he could be the next Shadow Moth or the next Hawk Moth, and I wouldn't be against it. Like, this kid is very on top of his game to the point where I'm rooting for him a little bit. And he's like, I am Gabriel Agreste, and yes, I have all the power I need to find my ring. Among them, the power to destroy your life, Felix. And then he says, and I don't need to be Shadow Moth to do that. Just a finger snap will be enough to make you disappear. We got more Sentimonster hints here. This is pretty interesting. Could it be that both Adrian and Felix aren't, you know, weren't born by normal means? Could it be that they are both Sentimonsters? Maybe the parents all formed some kind of pact or something, and they made Sentimonsters, and both no, because the rings. Because if that was the case, then there is absolutely no way that Emily's sister would let Felix's ring be in possession. What am I trying to say? I was thinking that maybe both rings control both twins, but that wouldn't make much sense, because why would Emily's sister give her the ring that controls Felix? So maybe something else controls Felix? Like, I just find that like real, but I want, if that's the case, then I wonder where his item is, you know? This is really interesting. Like, we're getting a little bit more on Felix. We haven't seen him all series, and we're finally, I mean, we were supposed to see him in episode 9. But, I mean, I'm just excited to see him again in the future. Because there's some stuff, like, first of all, he's very capable as a villain. I really like that. And also, there's a mystery behind him, and I want to know more. Like, is he a Sentimonster? Is he not? I mean, I could imagine that maybe his end goal, if he is a Sentimonster, is that I want to be free to do whatever I want, like, without having to worry about people snapping their fingers and making me cease to exist, you know? This is just very interesting. Very, very good. I like it a lot. Just bullet points. One, it's cool to have Mark and Nathaniel here again. I wish to show if, you know, if they are together or if they like do like each other, then I wish that the show would just, you know, show it, you know, focus on it a little bit and, you know, just satisfy us. But it is cool to see them. The art that they had with the whole like fairy tale thing was beautiful. Like, it looked so good. I like it a lot, and I like how Nathaniel and Mark are on top of things. They're like, yeah, Gabriel would be the witch in this fairy tale, not the king. Another thing, Chloe was absolutely annoying. I think I was just annoyed with her because, like, I was recently thinking about the whole Chloe-Zoe thing, and it just really upsets me because Zoe's really boring, and Chloe was really interesting, and I feel like they just threw away Chloe for Zoe, and it just wasn't worth it. Like, Chloe is just so much more interesting, and to just revert her back to this evil, I am evil girl, and just, I want to ruin Marinette's chance with Adrian, and the whole, oh my god, it annoyed me so much how they set up this whole thing where Chloe is over Adrian now, you know, moving forward and stuff. And then in this episode, it's like, just kidding. I'm gonna mess things up for Marinette so I can be with Adrian because I love him. So annoying. And it just further shows that Thomas is so scared of moving forward. Like, yeah, he does some stuff with Ollie and things like that, but like, look, he's literally reverting, like throwing everything away, even throwing away the thing that he set up in this season with Chloe not liking Adrian anymore. He completely threw that away because no, she does actually like him. He's just her Prince Charming or some boring stuff like that. It's just such a shame. And, you know, do whatever you want. I guess it's your show, but doesn't mean I have to like it. That's for sure. But yeah, and like the whole thing with Chloe and Zoe, like Zoe is so uninteresting to me. And like, it just shows like here, like you would expect the butler to like know that Zoe doesn't act like this, but I guess she's just so uninteresting that he doesn't even know what her character is. So instead, you know, we get this. Maybe I'll do a video on Zoe and Chloe, just showing like why I don't like them and like why I don't like the direction that they're going with this. But whatever. That's basically the only thing I didn't like. Everything else was really, really good. Just like all the precautions that Gabriel had was absolutely insane. Like, even down to the fact that he had masks and everything. Like, just the fact that this came out the year that the Squid Games did is just like perfect, because you have the masks here and you have, like, you know, the rich people and all of them aren't showing their face, and it was just a perfect time to have this episode. I love it a lot. Yeah, like I said, I already sing Felix's praises. Really good villain, really good character. I like how, like, sort of like, I feel bad for him, because if he is a Sentimonster, then I can definitely feel bad for him. And if his goal is to like be free of the constraints of being a Sentimonster, then like I can't help but be like, yeah, I kind of hope he gets to it. Like, he's a lot more sympathetic than Gabriel is at this point, because one, he's a kid, and like you do feel that softness when he saw his aunt's artwork. Like, he had that face. I was like, oh man, I do miss her a lot. So like, you know, he is a kid. I feel like he's just trying to be on top. I think he does know that he's a Sentimonster, and that's why he acts like this, because he doesn't want to be beneath anybody. He always wants to be on top. He always wants information on everything around him, because he doesn't want to be behind anybody. He wants to always be on top of his game, and I do like that a lot. This was just really a really good episode for Felix, I believe. So I heard that it's possible that that Natalie might be bedridden for the rest of the series, And I really hope not, because she's a really badass character. Like, remember when she took on those 3 akumatized villains on her own? Like, I do hope that she gets to go back on her feet. And I hope that you can explain it as, like, you know, she didn't use it as much as Emily did, so she can recover. You know, they could spin it like that, and everybody would believe them. You know, I just hope that we get to see Natalie on her feet again. They shared a really good moment, Natalie and Gabriel, when they were sharing the sandwich. I thought that was really cute. You know, we haven't gotten a lot of fuel for the Natalie and Gabriel ship, but that was a really cute moment between the two of them. Even though we know Gabriel is one-track minded when it comes to the whole Emily thing. Something that I was talking about in the Glaciator 2 episode, it was that it seemed that Adrian and Kagami basically got back on the right foot. And I was hoping that we would get to see that development on screen, and it looks like it's hinted at. I don't know if it's 100% like, you know, here's a hint to them getting better, and then that's it, and then we get Glaciator 2 and it's like, okay, yeah, they're okay now. Or if this is a start of something, like maybe in this episode she saves him, you know, it shows that she doesn't like despise him, but things are still awkward, and then in another episode that we haven't seen yet, they work things out, you know. I just think that it's a lot better to get that stuff on screen rather than just be like off screen and then be like, oh yeah, they just got back together off screen. You know, I think it's a lot better that we get to see that on screen and we get to see that development. And yeah, I thought it was a really cool, like, you know, she was like, oh yeah, things are still pretty awkward between the two of us. Adrian obviously, you know, is trying to make things less awkward, and I think Kagami could see that as well. This whole thing with the clumsy waiter, by the way, I thought was really funny. Of course, everybody in this show, just the second you put on a mask or a mustache, they're like, who are you? It's like the Phineas and Ferb thing. It's like, oh, a platypus? Parry a platypus. It seems like that's everybody in Paris's mindset, at least in this show, which is like, whatever, it's a kid's show, I guess.
What kind of a plumber are you? A platypus plumber? Perry the platypus plumber?
We get to see a lot of Kagami's, I keep saying Kagami's mom's stuff because I don't know her name, but like their company. We're seeing that there's a lot of tech from that company. And of course we don't know what that, I mean, the company apparently works on tech, but we don't know if it, like, you know, goes deeper than that. Like, you know, does Kagami's mom have any plans up her sleeve as well? Like, what's going on? But yeah, we also see that this dance is just that, a dance. It's nothing like, it's no Squid Games. It's nothing to worry about. All these people aren't like benefactors for Gabriel's sick plans. But yeah, I was just wondering like what was with the masks and stuff. I was a little bit worried. But yeah, it seems to just be a party, nothing to worry about. And that was basically it. I thought this episode had a really good fight scene. Really good fluid animation, nothing really to, once again, I do think that the first Collector's episode had a much better animation just because of that huge one shot that we saw. It was just magnificent. And yeah, that was back when like SAMG was always on their game, and like, you know, the show is a lot newer and stuff. I still remember that watching that first episode and just being like, Miraculous is back, because they took that long hiatus. Oh god, remember that hiatus between season 1 and season 2? Jeez. We have Gabriel getting the charm that we saw in the Family Matters episode, and then yeah, that's when he starts getting on the whole research about how to find a way to destroy the charm, and then we see the fruits of his labor later on in the future. And yeah, this episode ends with Gabriel being extra creepy, talking about, I have a very special surprise for you, my dear nephew, when you return. So I wonder if he has something planned, or if he's just like, it's just gonna be on site. The second he sees him, he's just gonna be like, snap, and then after that just fade to exist. He's gonna just make Felix disappear. I think it could be possible that he has the charm that controls Felix, maybe? I don't know how, but maybe he's gonna, I don't know, because then why didn't he use it in this episode? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, honestly. Like, what's your end game here, Gabriel, when it comes to this child? What are you gonna do to him? Like, jeez. this man, and just making children's lives miserable. It's like his end goal. It's what he lives for. Oh god. But yeah, I thought this episode was really good. This was definitely worth the wait. Yes, Chloe and Zoe brought this episode down a little bit. but overall it was a really good episode, and don't think that I didn't enjoy it, because I did. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode down in the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys thought about my reaction and my discussion, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye.